I've been looking forward to this opportunity, but I sat here and I listened to the our most powerful, profound, and just dynamic Chairman Yeshitela, and it just have been a real true eye-opener for me here in the state of Louisiana, that we are still, I mean, slavery is alive and well. And just to listen to how profound his speech was there, I'm just sitting here, I'm sharing it, and I hope everybody else is sharing it, and just, you know, just letting it go viral for the whole world to know that our chairman has been doing this work for over 50 years, and his message is still the same. His speech is still the same. And it's just to the point where, you know, when you realize that, you know, this has been going on forever and a day, and to have such a profound speech, what we just heard, that it's nothing new under the sun, that these, you know, that we as Black people here in America are still under this colonized regime, and they intend to continue. So, you know, we're saying hand off the Uhuru movement and hands off Africa, because we know for a fact that this is exactly what they want to do to us for the rest of our lives, is to keep us bound and colonized. So yes, the message is still the same. The attacks against our chairman, our leader, you know, all of our leaders. You know, one of the things that the chairman said is that, you know, they have chosen to come through him to get to us. And I just want to make it clear. First of all, I am not a coon. I am not a Sambo. Okay, I am not a pawn. You know, people, we need to wake up, because these are what I'm telling you right now is what you really need to know, that how they keep us bound here in the United States, in America, as Black people, is because they play these games with us. They use us as pawns. You know, we become coons and you know, Sambos, and, you know, all the other, you know, things that I can think of that we're facing here. You know, one of the things here in the state of Louisiana is that the petty bourgeoisies, you know, these hand-picked Negroes that look like us, that's been paid to represent us, but they're not for us. And we're exposing that right here today. You know, it's time that that be put on a red, cold, blue light, that we as Black people in America are identifying the sellouts, the Sambos, the petty bourgeoisies, the people that's been handpicked and paid to represent us, that's not for us. So we're exposing those individuals. Now, I also want to say that, you know, it's time for, you know, you know, I know that the move of our new generation, I think they calling them the generation, I'm not sure, but they got all these synonyms and words that they use for this movement that's taking place. But I want the people to, and they say that it's the woke generation, it's the lit generation, you know, it's the, you know, the generation that's coming alive to the reality that these things are happening to us, and that they're pushing back and they're fighting back, and they're uniting and organizing and mobilizing and coming together as young people to say, you know, we're not going to tolerate this type of treatment anymore. But they need to hear what we just heard here today. We need to put that out there and blast it on our social media, all of those smooth tools that we use to put it out there. Let's get it out there, because they need to hear that profound speech from none other than our fearless leader, Chairman Omali Yeshitela. Okay, I want to say here today, this is all I have to say, is that the United States government have harmed and hurt us terribly. They have hurt us in the past, in the present, and what their whole plan and their demise is to destroy us in the future. Now, wake up, people. You know, if you didn't know, now I want you to know that this is their plan. They never intended to do anything for us. Never. Okay? So we have to realize that the Uhuru movement and the African Socialist Party have the nexus. They have figured it out what we need to do as Black people in America for ourselves. Now, guess what? It's not a coincidence that they are attacking the FBI or attacking the Uhuru movement and the African Socialist Party have come up against our great leaders. It's not a surprise. So listen, people, we done figured it out why they do what they do to us. It's because they never intended to do nothing for us, and they don't want us to do nothing for ourselves. Now, what are we going to do about that? Don't be mad. Don't be upset. Don't run around chasing the rabbit, going looking for help in all the wrong places so that they can call you crazy and stupid and ignorant, because that's what they want. That's what they say about us behind our back. But let me tell you what we need to be. We need to be outraged about the fact that everything that they have done to us is true. So stop acting like it's okay, because that's what a lot of us do, people. We run around with a smile on our face and we're grinning and we're laughing and making like, you know, we want to be so nice about it. You know, everybody is happy, jolly, you know, nothing is wrong, you know, and we fall into this trap. It's a trap that make us think and believe that we got something like a Juneteenth, and we ain't got jack. We don't have nothing from that. They lie to us, and we don't know the lie from the truth. So how they gonna say we free and give us a red, white, and blue flag? Like the chairman said, the same flag where they hung us from a tree. And all the rest of the stuff, terrorizing stuff that they did to us. So I'm here today to say, Black is back. Our eyes, we were once blind, but now we see. And it's time for us to organize and mobilize like never before. Join up with an organization like the Uhuru movement the African Socialist Party, the Black is Back Coalition, because we're moving and we're shaking and we're organizing and mobilizing across the world.
1 more minute.
That's what it's time for, people. It's time for that, because we know without a doubt we are winning. We are winning, and we refuse to lose. So on that note, it's a new day. I want everyone to share this video with your family, your friends, everybody you know. Here in Louisiana, this young man, Ronald Greene, you know, he died a horrible, horrific death that that the governor of here in the state of Louisiana, we're alleging that there was some cover-up in this young man's death. Now, if we take a look at how they beat this man to death, crying and begging for his life, 5 white police officers did that to him. And then from the governor's office on down, they covered it up. So we are not free, people, because this just happened in 2019, and they covered up this man's death for over almost 3 years now. And now guess what's happening? They're silently slipping away where nobody else is talking about it. Nobody is doing nothing about it, and it's slipping away. But his mother and his family are still suffering and crying out for justice. So we're not free, people. We're not free. Thank you.